Sutekh, also known as Sutekh the Destroyer, is one of the most dangerous characters in Doctor Who. I should say right now there is a massive spoiler warning for this video. So if you haven't watched the brand new finale already, save this video to watch later, go watch that and come back to this video.
I bring Sutekh's gift of death to all humans.
I bring Sutekh's gift of death to all humanity.
Sutekh's first on-screen TV appearance until very recently was alongside the 4th Doctor. This is probably one of the most iconic and most popular serials of classic Who. It's incredibly well written and Sutekh is genuinely terrifying. But that was Sutekh's first and only TV appearance until now. He was mainly expanded on in Big Finish and other expanded media.
Everything must die, it is the will of Sutekh, but for now, look at him. He has no concept of what he faces.
Sutekh has a very long and convoluted history within Doctor Who, mainly being expanded on in expanded media, so there is a lot about Sutekh, but what you need to know is he gets in prison a lot and he's incredibly powerful and a massive threat to the Doctor. I'd highly recommend you go and read the TARDIS fandom about Sutekh, or just pause the video and read what's on screen. There is so much to know about Sutekh and too much detail to really go into in this video without just repeating everything TARDIS fandom has said. But according to recent episodes as well, Sutekh is also the leader of the Pantheon, it seems. The Pantheon including the Trickster, the Maestro, the Toymaker, and all other gods. Or at least godlike beings. I'm really interested how they work in Sutekh's lore into these episodes, or if they do at all, because like I said, Sutekh is a very complex character, and especially for a brand new series of the show, I don't know if they want to get into all of it. But I highly recommend, if you haven't already, go to watch the original Doctor Who episode of Classic Who, Pyramids of Mars, if you want to know more about this character and what we are probably going to see in the next episode of Doctor Who. Because I'm assuming they're going to be sticking to the basics of Sutekh.
Use your powers for evil.
Evil? Your evil is my good. I am Sutekh the Destroyer. Where I tread, I leave nothing but dust and darkness. I find that good.
So here's a little bit about Sutekh. Sutekh is part of a race called the Osirians. The Osirians were an ancient and incredibly powerful now extinct race. Their end was caused by Sutekh, who destroyed their home. Tales of the Osirians were remembered in Egyptian mythology in ancient Egypt. According to the 4th Doctor, Sutekh was among the most destructive and evil beings in the cosmos. He was somewhat paranoid, fearing that all life forms might potentially rise up against him. This paranoia led to his decision to destroy all life wherever he found it, with his name being known and abominated on all civilized worlds throughout the universe. Despite this, he was still extremely intelligent and patient. In expanded media, Sutekh often justified his behaviour to the Doctor. Sutekh possessed immense power. He could change the course of history and destroy entire star systems. According to the Doctor, not even the Time Lords could stop Sutekh where he was in possession of his full powers, essentially making him among the single greatest threats ever to live in the universe. On one occasion, Sutekh was capable of obliterating a whole planet with merely a hand gesture, and was a powerful enough warrior to overpower a group of other godlike abominations from the void itself. He had the ability to blast beams of green energy from his eyes and hands to kill or disintegrate his enemies into dust. Sutekh's not only just incredibly powerful, but he's extremely intelligent, with immense knowledge from Osirian technology, time travel, and other alien sciences. He was able to trick other godlike beings into ally with him before betraying them. This is personally something I think we're going to see in the latest episodes of Doctor Who. I think he's tricked and betrayed the Toymaker, Maestro, the Trickster, and other godlike beings.
All powerful, most noble Lord, thy humble servant welcomes thee.
From the latest episode, The Legend of Ruby Sunday, we can see that Sutekh is at the height of his power, and I'm very interested to see what Russell T Davies does with that. Will Sutekh be able to destroy cosmoses, planets, or will Sutekh be lowered down? Because forget the Daleks, the Master, the Time Lords, Sutekh is on a completely different level. He's beyond the Beast, the Trickster, the Toymaker, and any other godlike creatures we've seen. Sutekh is the most powerful creature in Doctor Who, arguably. I'd highly recommend before next week's episode of Doctor Who that everybody watching goes to watch the Pyramids of Mars and maybe even dabble in a bit of expanded Big Finish media. Get to know who Sutekh is, because Sutekh is one of the most powerful characters in Doctor Who, but he's also one of the most underused characters. We haven't seen another TV appearance from Sutekh apart from the Pyramids of Mars. That's a shame, because he is the most powerful character, and genuinely get prepared for the absolute chaos of next week's episode.
I bring Sutekh's gift of death to all humans.